Hi, I'm Pete Smith with Whirlpool Corporation. Today we're here to talk about some of the Whirlpool Cabrio lineup. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the 7000 series Cabrio. I'm going to tell you a little bit how the H2 low wash system works and then go into the specifics of the model lineup, including the 7300, the 7600, and the 7800. So let's start with the 73 and jump right in. The big thing that Whirlpool is talking about now with the 7300 Cabrio is the H2 low wash system. The question a lot of consumers are asking is, what does this do? The big advantage of going with a high efficiency top loader is that you get all the benefits of a front loader in a top load configuration. This product will use about 18 gallons of water versus the traditional 40 to 50 gallons of water that a traditional top loader is using. So right off the bat, you have huge water savings. On top of the water savings, you also have energy savings, as this is a more efficient running machine overall, so it can save you up to 70% of the energy that a traditional top loader would use. How does the wash system actually work? When you open up the product, what you're going to see inside is a lack of an agitator, and you're going to have a wash plate. The big question we get is, how does a wash plate clean clothes? Well, to understand that, we have to start with how an agitator model works. With an agitator, it pulls clothes up the side, they get pulled down the middle, and they get cleaned by impacting on the agitator. It's a rough clean and it's hard on your clothes. With a wash plate model, clothes travel through reverse rollover, what we call. The wash plate pushes the clothes up the middle, they blossom at the top and roll down the sides. The way clothes get clean in this model is by impacting. It's cloth on cloth, it's very easy on the fabrics, but it's also a deep clean. It's able to open up the fibers, let the detergent and water mixture get in there, and lift off any stains that might be on your clothes. Much better clean, much easier on your fabrics, and that frankly is why many people are going to the wash plate model versus the traditional agitator model, because it makes your clothes last longer and it's a more efficient platform overall. Now, what are you going to see if you looked in here in the middle of the cycle? With a high efficiency model, what you're going to see is a couple inches of water on the bottom, even if it's a full load. And then what happens is you have the high concentrated detergent water mixture, and then as the clothes get pushed up, blossom, and come down, they get mixed into that water and detergent mixture, and then as they travel back up the wash basket, they're going to be getting clean, and the detergent will be lifting off the stains. It allows us to clean clothes by using less water. What is significant about the Whirlpool that we don't have in other manufacturers is that we have the ability to run the wash plate in the opposite direction of the wash basket. This allows us to get a more true rollover and to clean clothes significantly better. Now let's talk about the outside of the machine. When you power it up, this is what it's going to look like. The thing that you can tell your consumers is that a lot of people look at this and say, this looks a little bit too complicated. Pete, I don't know what soil level I'm supposed to use. The advantage of this is, as you select the cycle, Whirlpool uses what's called 6th Sense technology, and the machine is going to pre-select everything for you. So as you move it around, your modifiers will change so that it is always going to clean clothes appropriately. Does the consumer have the ability to change them if they want? Absolutely, you can move these up and down, but the machine will select the one that is going to be best for your clothes and always get your stuff clean. The next thing we want to talk about on the console is the Eco Monitor system. This is something new Whirlpool just brought out this year. Eco Monitor allows the customer to see how energy efficient their load is. So you can see I'm on a bulky item cycle here, and my Eco Monitor is showing as good. As I move it back to a normal, you can see that my Eco Monitor has jumped up to best. This allows the customer to take energy savings even further. What they can do is watch their Eco Monitor and choose the cycles that are going to save the most energy. Or if they don't mind, they can move it over to bulky items and just run that cycle if that's the one they want to do. The other thing that you do have is the Eco Boost option. When you use the Eco Boost, you can see it moves the Eco Monitor up one spot. Eco Boost is going to change the water temperature and change the wash plate, how it works, and so it's going to run even more efficiently. We're trying to put energy efficiency back into the customer's hands. Is this a Tier 3 Energy Star product? Absolutely it is. But adding these Eco Monitoring cycles gives the customers the ability to save even more money. The last thing we want to talk about with this washer is the capacity. The 7300 Cabrio is a 5 cubic foot washer, which means you have the ability to wash a king size comforter in this wash basket and have it come out clean, which is huge. No more having to go to the laundromat to be able to wash your large items. You can do everything at home. Huge advantage to the customer, being able to wash more at one time. So talk about the advantages of the capacity. As we move to the matching dryer, the big thing that you're going to notice here is that you do have an Eco Normal cycle as well as the Eco Monitor. Eco Monitor is going to do the exact same thing. As you select the cycle on your dryer, it will show you how energy efficient the cycle is. What EcoNormal does is it takes energy savings to the next level, and it is going to save you 30 to 40% of your dryer's energy. Customers nowadays are asking if we have an Energy Star rated dryer. The answer is obviously no, but with EcoNormal Cycle, it's starting to move into the energy savings realm for the dryer. Last thing to talk about on the dryer, it is a 7.6 cubic foot dryer, which means you're going to have the ability to dry anything that your washer can wash. And a small thing to point out to customers, that we cut out the front of the opening so that it's easier to reach all the way into the back of the large capacity. Not every other product on the floor has that front cutout, so talk about the advantages of that front cutout so that the customer can see how easily they can reach into the product and pull stuff out. The next model we want to talk about in the Cabrio lineup is the 7600. The big question is, what are the distinct step-ups that you can talk to your customer about to give them the benefits of spending a little bit more money? Let's talk about that. The first thing that you're going to notice when you look at the console is that the customer is getting more cycles. You're adding a couple cycles as well as adding a couple of the options. As you get another soil level and you get more water temperatures to use, that customer who is washing more random clothing, you could say, or random items, is going to be more satisfied with this product. So talk to the customers about the benefits of added cycles and the added options as well. The next thing you're going to get is the glass lid. Now, this may seem like a silly thing, but to a lot of people it is more of a high-end feature, and it is going to seem more similar to a front loader. Because this product saves about the same water and about the same energy as a front loader, we want people to make that comparison in their mind. There's one huge advantage that a high-efficiency top loader has over a front load product, and that comes in the area of pedestals. Instead of having to spend up to $200 to $400 to get 2 pedestals, the customer doesn't have to worry about that, as the product is going to be sitting on the floor normally and doesn't need a pedestal to be any higher. Big advantage is right off the top, you're saving that much money over going with a front loader and still getting all the energy savings. Another advantage of the 7600 model over the 73 is that you're getting a step up in capacity. This moves to 5.2 cubic feet. Some customers just want more space. To the person who's coming in saying, hey, I'm doing a load of laundry every day, it might make a difference to have a larger capacity. And some people just want the biggest. If that person comes in, 5.2 is one of the largest in the industry right now that the customer can get. Still going to be the same wash system as the 7300 with the H2 low wash system. Still going to use about 18 gallons of water on a normal cycle. Still washing very efficiently. One thing additionally that the entire 7000 series Cabrio lineup has is a high RPM spin speed. These models are going to be spinning at 1100 RPM, which is very similar to about 55 to 60 miles an hour that the basket is spinning at. What we have is a hung suspension system, so the basket is hung on 4 springs, so that even at this high spin speed, you're not going to have any of that vibration transferred to your floor, and it's going to be able to run quietly. Another advantage of a high spin speed is that more water comes out in the washer, which means less dry times. Shorter dry times, when you can get down to a 30-minute dry time on a normal cycle, means that you're going to save more energy in your dryer, which is a large energy puller in your home. So talk to your customers about the benefits of the increased capacity, as well as your spin speed, your additional cycles as well that you're getting. The big thing with this set is with your 7400 dryer, the advantage you're getting here is by adding the steam option. Now, what steam in a dryer is going to do is it's going to allow the fabrics to open up, and it releases the wrinkles and it removes any odors as well. So the big thing to talk to your customers about with this is removing wrinkles and removing odors as well. If you, let's say you had put something away when the weather gets cold and you have to pull out a long sleeve shirt to wear in the winter, you can go ahead and throw it in the steam cycle. Instead of having to rewash it after having put it away, you just steam it and it comes out clean. Additionally, many things that people would take to a dry cleaner, you can steam in your dryer, and then you don't have to worry about taking it to the dry cleaner, and it can save you money. So talk to your customers about the added benefit of steam. Additionally, this product does qualify for the current Whirlpool rebate that we're running, so you get more money back by purchasing a steam dryer. This specific set, the 7600 washer and the 7400 dryer, could qualify for up to $150 in rebates. So don't forget to talk to your customers about the rebates, because even when Whirlpool is running 20% off, there still are more savings available with this set. The last washer we want to go over today is the Whirlpool 7800. The big thing we want to cover are the step-ups from the 7600 model to the 7800 model and talk about what the customer is actually getting for the extra money. Big things, first of all, you're going to notice right off the bat as you look at the console are the additional cycles. What the 7800 has is more specific cycles. You're getting like your delicate cycle and your active wear. You're getting your heavy duty, your jeans, your colors, even your allergen cycle. To many people, especially if they have allergies in the spring, allergen cycle is a great one to have so that you don't have to worry about your clothes having the additional allergens in them because the machine is going to be able to remove it. Another thing that the whole Cabrio lineup has that you want to talk to customers about is the clean washer cycle. In case they have any odors building up, any mold, mildew, anything like that, you can run the clean washer cycle and it'll always make sure your washer is clean and able to clean your clothes effectively. Another difference with your 7800 comes when you open up the lid. What you have inside of this product is the LED light. So if your washroom is in a dark area, you have the light to where you can easily see into the basket, to where you can see any clothes, any socks that might happen to be in the corner of the basket, and you can go ahead and pull those out. Similar to the other Cabrio models in the 7000 series lineup, you do have a 5.2 cubic foot capacity, 1100 RPM spin speed as well, and the H2 low wash system, which means extreme energy efficiency. As we move to the matching dryer, you are going to have the Eco Monitor on your dryer as well, but what you get with this dryer, with the 7800 dryer, is you get the additional steam cycles. With this product, you're looking at 3 steam cycles. You have 2 quick refresh cycles, which is for a small amount of items. If you don't want to iron your shirt before you go to work in the morning, you can throw it in, do it on 1 to 4 garments, and within 15 minutes, it's going to look like your shirt was just ironed. You can pull it out and go to work looking sharp. Definite upgrade getting the steam cycle. So talk to customers about the benefits of not having to iron anymore and saving money on dry cleaning, which you're going to be able to do with both the 7800 dryer and the 7400 dryer. Big step up to this dryer, more specific cycles, still with your Eco Normal, and more steam cycles. Additionally, because this dryer is steam, it will qualify for the current Whirlpool rebate that is running. So talk to your customers about stepping up, spending a little money, and saving a little bit more in rebates and energy efficiency.